do your catchphrase. I would never do that, all right? You get nothing for a pair. Let's welcome to the panel of our spin cycle group here today. Look at this. How about this? He's headed about for glory. We're talking about Daniels on the program.
I have a first name. I have a first name, by the way. It's Christopher. You can call me Christopher Daniels.
First name Christopher Daniels. How about the Pope D'Angelo De Niro? She's hardcore country through and through. The lovely Jackie O. Mickie. And on the end, the hero to all in the United Kingdom. He is the winner of the Explosion Championship Challenge. I'm talking about the Mag Daddy Magnus.
How dare you? Shut up, ugly.
You guys are unbelievable, huh? What a panel we have assembled.
What a distinguished bunch of chaps.
We really are, really are. Great to see everybody.
Thank you.
We have a little pay-per-view event coming up called Bound for Glory. Bound for Glory is the biggest pay-per-view event here. This year, the main event will be for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be Bobby Roode versus Kurt Angle, and it's a big matchup. We're going to go around the panel here. Predictions. Who's going to walk out World Heavyweight Champion at the end of the night, Bound for Glory 2011. Let's take her for a spin down at the end. Daniels kick things off. Christopher Daniels.
Ooh. Doctor. Well, I think I'm going to surprise everybody with my answer. As much as I like Bobby Roode, and he's been on a roll, I'm going to have to go with Kurt Angle, only because two reasons. First of all, Bobby has been part of a tag team for a very long time, and it's hard to transition from being a tag team guy to a singles guy right away. And second, Kurt Angle, in the pressure spot in the main event with the world title around his waist, he's damn near unbeatable. Damn near unbeatable. So I'm going to go with Kurt Angle, man. Sorry, Bobby.
All right. That's one vote from the panel for Kurt Angle. Pope.
Well, since this has officially turned into the Doctor and Daddy show, I'm going to lean over towards Doctor way here, BJ. And I'm going to go along and I'm going to say, hey, look, B. Roode is one hell of a competitor. I've been in the ring with him. I know what he's capable of doing, but I'm going to I'm going to tip the scale to Kurt because B. Roode has been a tag team specialist. Kurt Angle always pulls it out in the big matches. So for Bound for Glory, I'm going to say that Kurt Angle is glory bound, and we're going to say Mickie James, take it for a ride. I mean, spin.
A ride, same difference. You know, I always like to go for the underdog. I'm going to go with Bobby Roode.
B. Roode.
Yeah, I think so. Thank you. Here, touch me here. I think so. I really do.
Magnus, it all comes down to you. We've got 2 votes for Kurt Angle, 1 vote for Bobby Roode.
Make it a tie.
Well, you know, I mean, I will say this. Can you stop? I will say this. I mean, one thing that is definitely for certain is that this one will be a restaurant-quality match. I mean, you're talking about 2 artists in B. Roode and Kurt Angle. I mean, it's going to be like Van Gogh and Rembrandt on that canvas.
Oh,
how many more cliches can I bust out in this? That's 2. But I don't know. On paper, yeah, maybe you got to give the nod to Kurt. But I'm not about paper. I'm about gut feeling. My gut feeling is B. Roode. I think Bobby's going to take it.
All right, 2-2. Who will win? You decide at home. Of course, Bound for Glory is coming up in Philadelphia. It's going to be great to be back in the city of brotherly love. Now, we all are very busy these days, traveling around the world, having a lot of great times. But we always miss home at the end of the day, don't you? Don't you miss home? I mean, we travel a lot, 300 days of the year, some of us don't get to go home often. But I'll tell you what, when you think about home, are you from the country or are you from the city? I know you're hardcore country. We're going to find out. Are you hardcore country or are you from the city? Let's take her for a spin. Christopher Daniels kicks things off.
Well, country or city? I'm going to have to go with city. I grew up in a country town, Fayetteville, North Carolina, which is sort of in between country and city. But growing up in the South sort of made me appreciate when I moved to Chicago and lived there for 3 years, and now I live in Los Angeles. I appreciate the hustle and the bustle of a city, so I'm a city guy.
City boy over here, Magnus. Are you country or are you city?
I have spent a great deal of time in both, but something that not a lot of people know about me.
Are you all right?
Oh,
spit up.
Oh, dear.
Over there.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
The innuendo bingo going on.
Oh, that explains a lot. All right, let's...
You're not normally one to have a problem swallowing, Pope. Come on now. Let's, anyway, as I digress, I actually grew up in the countryside in the UK, in rural Norfolk. You know, it was a 30-minute drive to school every day on the bus, and, you know, at least 20 miles from the nearest town or city, and so deep down, I think my heart will always be in the country.
All right, very good.
What is going on?
I don't know what's going on over here. Let's find out.
Are you?
Both hands are right here.
All right, okay.
Hands above the table. Hands above
Mickie
the
James,
table.
I think we know the answer to this, but let's hear it officially. Hardcore country or from the city?
I was born in the country, raised in the country, and my heart will always be in the country. I love it. I love the city. I appreciate the hustle and bustle, but I couldn't live there. I just like to visit.
All right.
And then go home. I want to hear crickets.
Hope is enjoying a completely different show than any of you right now, just so you know that.
Pope Daddy.
All right.
Well,
Puppy country, you said.
I'm just going to keep it really
How much time you spent on that?
I'm just going to keep it really simple. Pope is, I'm a little bit of country, I'm a little bit of rock and roll, okay? And that just pretty much sums it up.
You know what, I'm going to say, I think you might be a little bit more, I think you might be a little bit more country than you're letting on.
Well, you know
what? And I think I may have some video footage that proves that you may be a little bit more country than you're letting on. Let's take a look at this. Hope. Yeah, you're going to go.
Oh, damn.
I just molested a cow.
What else did you see? Who else did you see? What else?
Bro, we have to go. I'm telling you. Look, I know we haven't seen eye to eye, but they're calling us. The show's about to start. Come on, get up. Stop sleeping on the job, Joe.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Thank you. Come on.
You did not.
We got a job to do. These people are waiting on us. They paid hard money. We got a show to perform. Wake up. Oh my gosh, she's not gonna like do it.
What are you doing? Oh, what the?
Oh yeah,
What is happening?
right there you go.
Drink first.
She's worth $1 million if you do that. Calm down, girl.
Hope you can't milk a bull. Whoa, easy there. Captain Bullshit, what are you doing?
She's getting a little excited, you see that? Pope has that effect on women of all kinds. It don't matter if she's a cow or not. So, Cal, so tell me, what is our next plan or of duty here for today's show? Well, I don't know, Pope.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my. See, I'm going to tell her. I can't wait to get you locked up.
Well, hey, look, Val, I tell you what. When I come out this time, could you announce me as your Pope, D'Angelo De Niro? Give it a shot, Val. Everybody, here's your Pope, D'Angelo De Niro.
Wow.
Good job, what do you got to say about that, Don West?
The first time he's never done it in one time.
I think it's pretty safe to say he's a little bit more country,
A
huh?
little bit country, huh?
All right. That's it for this edition of the Spin Cycle.
O'Connor, where are you? Don't walk around here video tape without telling me.
Let's hear it for Christopher Daniels, the Pope, Mickie James, and the Mag Daddy on the end. That's it for this edition of the Spin Cycle. Unbelievable.